What up, everybody? Dog Check Channel. Happy New Year. Jump right into the video. Kevin Stefanski will be fired no matter what happens in the Cincinnati Bengals Cleveland Browns season finale. I'm going to give you reasons why I believe this will be so. Now, we could talk about should they or should they not at a different time, but let's talk about the reasons I believe Kevin Stefanski will be fired. Number one, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's snow, there is cold. Where there's rain, there's an umbrella. You get where I'm going with this. When there's things that match, here we go. Jeremy Fowler was the first to report, per ESPN, that the Cleveland Browns were considering moving on from Kevin Stefanski this off-season, and them and the Las Vegas Raiders done their preliminary research for a potential move at the head coaching position. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, you could say, well, you know, it's just a rumor, we'll see. Now, they did say it doesn't mean they're locked in, but where there's smoke, there is fire. These previous past years, when we all say they need to fire Kevin Stefanski, he needs to go, there was never really any smoke. It was always shut completely. They shut the door. Kevin will be back. Kevin is our guy. They would shut it completely. Kevin and Andrew Barry were a team. They were like Batman and Robin, Superman and Lois. Now, that's kind of a weird combination, but you get where I'm going. Peanut butter and jelly, they were always together. Where is Andrew Barry at? Has anybody seen him since 2025? Now, I know it's the first day of 2026. Has anybody seen him lately? I haven't seen Andrew Barry. Andrew, are you okay? Andrew, are you okay? Are you okay, Andrew? Remix. I haven't seen him anywhere. Do you see him? Where are you at, Andrew? That's my whole question. They were like yin and yang, but now you just see Kevin Stefanski. No press conference from Andrew Barry. We don't know where he is at. Makes you think. But then there was more reports coming out that the Browns, if they do move from Kevin Stefanski, that Mike McDaniels from the Miami Dolphins could take his place. Now, we could talk about coaching candidates later, and if we like that guy as a coach, but that's not what this video is about. It is just a point that I'm making that it is going to happen because when there is snow, there is cold, okay? Cold equals snow, smoke equals fire, rain equals umbrella. They all intertwine. Kevin Stefanski is going to be gone. That's my reason number one. Hopefully you're still with me. Happy New Year. Reason number two. He's just not winning football games anymore. And that's kind of simple. It's easy math. He was coach of the year. I understand that. Two-time coach of the year. And usually on my YouTube channel, my watch parties, I would take up for Kevin Stefanski, 2 times coach of the year, been to the playoffs twice. And some people would say, well, he didn't coach the game that they won when Baker Mayfield took them to Pittsburgh. And, they blew Pittsburgh out of their own home. He was in his basement because he had COVID. It doesn't count. It does count. He got them to the playoffs and they won a playoff victory, okay? But 2-time coach of the year. Got him to the playoffs 2 times. Lost to the Texans. Beat the Steelers. And then lost to the Chiefs the round after that. But since then, Kevin Stefanski hasn't been too great. Right now, Kevin Stefanski, the past 2 years, he is 7-26. Last year, he was 3-14. And this year, right now, he is 4-13. Okay? I'm sorry. I can't add. Right, he is 4-12 as we speak. He'll either be 4-13 or he'll be 5-12. The moral of the story is that sucks. And you can't suck and continue to suck and be trash and keep your job. That's not how it works in the NFL. I don't make the rules. I just tell you how it works. If you're good, you keep your job. If you're bad, you don't keep your job. 3-14, 4-12, could be 4-13, could be 5-12, depending on what happened Sunday. That's not a good record. You want your coach, if you are a fan or you are an owner. Right now, there are 17 games in the NFL now, used to be 16. You want to at least be a 7-win team. That lets you know, okay, we are making progress. We can win 7 games. That means going forward, maybe 8, 9, 10. Not 3 games, 4 games. That's pathetic. That is not good, and things need to change. That's not saying Kevin Stefanski is not a good coach. We're just saying he's not good right now. This will be his 4th losing season in his tenure. That is not good. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Say it with me. When there's rain, there's an umbrella. I can keep going, but you get the point. And also, another reason why I believe he will be fired. Players are starting to take up for Kevin Stefanski now. Joe Patonio came out saying praises of Kevin Stefanski. Denzel Ward just came out saying it's not all Kevin Stefanski's fault. And that's what you're supposed to do when you are a veteran player. You take up for your coach. I didn't see this happening any other years when fans wanted Kevin Stefanski to just leave and go bye-bye. Maybe they did. I don't recall. Then they brought up Kevin Stefanski's job, and he did what he does best. I'm not here for that, verbatim. I don't know what he said, but he just deflected. He didn't really answer the question. But in the past, when this would happen, he would be more definitive with his answer. I am here to lead this team, here to lead this group of men, whenever his job was brought up into question. So, which makes me want to believe that his time as the Cleveland Browns head coach is coming to an end, and the Browns versus the Bengals will be the last game that he coaches as the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Now, you can tell me if you believe Kevin Stefanski will be fired, or you can be like, nope, you are wrong. He will be back next season to coach these Cleveland Browns. I want to thank all my Patreon members. Your name is scrolling at the bottom of the video. I want to thank everybody who watched the video, and if you have this long, leave a comment, and at the end of your comment, hashtag Kevin Stefanski. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, share the video. I appreciate you all, and hype the video too. You can do that now on YouTube. Hype up that video. I appreciate you all. Until next time, it's all love. Peace.